Hey, how's it going? Welcome to the Never Lose Your Nerd channel. I'm Brandon.
I'm Ishmael.
All right, today's the day we get to review
Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi. There we go. Yeah,
Shang.
not Shang-Chi, Shang-Chi. Not Shang-Chi. Shang-Chao. Chi-Chi. What? Yeah, we're going to review Shang-Chi. Actually saw it yesterday, but reviewing it today. So, I mean, it's Monday, so it's a little bit better. Everybody's got a weekend to see it. Yep.
Honestly, the movie was real good.
Very good.
I loved it. It was very action packed. It was.
I got to think about it for a minute if it made it into my top 5. We'll see. We'll talk about it after this.
I just gotta watch it again.
Coming up next. All right, well, there was a lot of hype going into this movie, like extreme hype. So I went into this with my bar pretty high, but knowing that a lot of movies have disappointed me and a lot of critics have said it's so good, the greatest movie ever, and then I'm like, what was this piece of crap?
Yeah,
But
just
this
like
movie was really good.
Just like Godzilla versus King Kong.
Great movie. And one of my greatest movies of all time. It's up there.
That one was okay too.
King of the Monsters was better. But why are we getting off topic? But yes, I'd have to think about it. I think it's still Infinity War for me, of course. That's the greatest of all time. Probably First Avengers is still up there.
What do you mean?
I was bored in the middle of Endgame, but I think the way Endgame ended, I think it puts it over that a little bit. It's better than Black Panther to me. What else do you think? Civil War? Any of those? Is it over that? Is it a top 5 for you, you think? I don't remember all our top 5s.
I know mine. My first top ever one is Iron Man 1. Then it is Avengers. Then it is Iron Man 2.
Terrible movie.
Wait, it's not Iron Man 2.
All right. I think it is pretty close to top 5
Yeah, it is
for
pretty
me.
close to top 5.
It was a very good movie. A lot of action,
It made
a lot
it
of
to
story.
six.
Yeah. Had a lot of action, a lot of story, had a good story, and had a good comedy. I was actually worried going into this movie, especially with Aquafina, because I thought she was going to be just too over the top. At some points, it got close to it, but I think it had a good mixture of it. Good comedic relief at good times, you know?
Aquafina actually shot the beast.
Yeah. She was actually pretty good in this. I thought that was kind of... I mean, you could see it happening that way, where that's how it was going to go. But I guess we'll start from the beginning. I guess you're already spoiled, so spoiler alert. Yeah, we've already talked about some of it, but yes. What?
Can you
what's
stop
this guy's
stuttering?
name?
First things happened with what's his name?
Well, look at you. You don't even know the names. That's why I took time to write down everybody's name.
Simu Lin. No.
Simu Liu was the main actor. He was Shang-Chi. Like I said, that one part was funny when she was like, "You changed your name from Shang to Sean." It was like, who are you trying to hide from? That's so easy to find you. He's like, no wonder your dad found you.
Sean to Sean.
Yeah.
Sean.
So he didn't really try to hide it that
Sean.
much. But yes, that actor was very good.
Yeah.
This is his breakout role. So
Bro was fit.
yeah.
How many push-ups do you think he did in the beginning?
I don't know. I'm sure he's already that fit.
Man, it takes me a struggle to do 10. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. But yes, he was a great actor. Of course, we said Aquafina. Her character's name was Katie. We got introduced in the beginning to... His name is Tony Leung. I think I'm gonna butcher these names, but of course he said they called him the Mandarin, but his name in the movie was Zhu Winwu. I think that's his name.
Zhu Wenwu.
Zhu Winwu.
Zhu Wenwu.
But yeah, it was very interesting, his backstory and how he met his wife, which the wife's name is Ying Li. Yeah, she was a very good fighter. I really liked that part of the movie. Whenever he went into the force and they fought each other.
Yeah.
That was pretty cool. I like that part a
They
lot.
were like, ooh.
I'm not really into a lot of the Asian movies like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, where it's like supernatural and they're like not natural, regular fighting. But I did enjoy this.
What do you mean unnatural regular fighting?
Like where they're literally like flying around like superheroes and doing all kinds of crazy stuff. Like I particularly don't like those kind of movies, but in this I did like it.
because they can actually do that in real life.
And knowing it's a Marvel movie, no, they can't. The stuff from those movies they can't do in real life.
But Bruce Lee could do it. If
He
Bruce
wasn't doing the kind of stuff they were doing in those movies.
If Bruce Lee could do that, like that,
He can't do that.
yeah, I'm pretty sure he can.
Pretty sure we're gonna get somebody saying something about that noise you just make.
That's what they do. I swear to God.
Oh my gosh.
You ever play Mortal Kombat? What does Liu Kang do? He goes, what?
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah. Well, before we get too far into the video, hopefully you will like the video, subscribe to our channel,
Yeah.
hit both notifications, all that good stuff. So, and then his sister was a very good character. Ying Nan was her character's name.
She's kind of scary. Real
Was she?
scary. Yeah.
Yeah, she was a very good fighter too.
She fights like Scorpion.
Oh yeah, I loved the rope dart thing. That was awesome. I even turned to you. I was like, she's like Scorpion.
Yeah.
That was so cool.
He wouldn't leave me alone the whole
It was
movie.
cool to be seeing that in like a different movie. Like they probably literally do that in real life.
They do.
Fight with that.
And
But
they
yeah, her
and
character was really good.
It has like this big fat ball at the end of it.
Yeah,
A spike ball. We go,
that's my weapon too. Yeah. So yeah, it was pretty cool because she started her own crime ring and underground fighting.
which she participates in.
Yeah. I guess we'll go back a little bit. Like I said, it was cool to see the dad, like where he came from a little bit, and then he was like the most powerful person. He's lived for like 1,000 years, and he went to that forest. He went there to get power, right? And then the wife wouldn't let
He
him.
was trying to take power away from him.
Yeah, he was trying to take some kind of power out of the forest, but the wife didn't let him, and then he kept coming
So,
back, and then he eventually
My question is,
got her to leave.
how did the dad live for so many centuries?
The rings.
But how did the mama live for so many centuries?
Well, she didn't. She did, and then once she left, she lost. That's why she died. She was mortal then. The dad was basically immortal.
I thought she died because she got beat up by the gangsters.
Yeah, but if she would have never left that forest, she still would be immortal. Maybe not immortal, but she just wouldn't die from natural causes.
Like
You know?
that old man. That guy was old.
Yeah, because I mean, the people did die in that village at the end, so they weren't immortal. But I think the 10 rings does make you immortal pretty much, because the dad didn't die until he gave up the rings. Then he died. So
Well, he technically,
he sacrificed himself,
yeah.
seemed like.
But the rings, geez, those things are powerful.
Yeah, they were really cool. Well, we also showed in the beginning where he was like taking over all the villages
Yeah.
and taking over all the
People.
not tower. What am I trying to say? The kingdoms, all that.
He was like a cult.
So he was just lusting for power. But once he found his wife, had the kids, he was like he gave it all up. He put the rings down. Like I said, his wife left the village, and yeah, eventually she was killed. It's kind of sad. He left. His past did come back to kill his wife, so it was pretty sad. And then, yeah, he ended up leaving because the dad found the guy who killed their mother. So, but he ended up not coming back.
Yeah, imagine being the son watching that. Jeez, that's pretty gruesome.
That'd be very sad. And then his sister was mad at him because he never came back. He was like, "I'll be back in 3 days." And it was like 6 years later. She said, right?
She said first it was 12 days, then it went 2 weeks, then it went like months, and then years.
Yeah. So what else?
So technically, his mission, where was he supposed to go? Did he kill the guy?
Yeah, because he confessed at the end. Remember, he was like, "I said I couldn't go through with it, but I could." He said I lied about it. Remember? So he did kill the guy. So he's feeling guilt about that too.
So, but why did he? So the guy was technically in America.
No, I think they were in China or wherever they were from. I mean, I don't know. It never said
So how did he go
specifically.
to America?
I don't know. He just ran away and went to America. I don't know.
Even the dad said he gave him 10 years to live his life.
Yeah, I mean, he said he knew where he was at the whole time, but he just let him. Well, I think that's because the dad found the way to find the mother, so that's why he went and found them, so they could get their pendants and then put the thing on the dragon for the eyes.
I mean, it was pretty cool. Like, it was funny, actually. like when he woke up in the morning, and like he was getting all dressy, and then he pulled up with a nice car, but it wasn't him; it was some other
Yeah.
dude. He was actually the driver attendant.
I mean, we kind of knew that from the previews. They showed us that he was valet, so I already knew that.
I mean, isn't being a valet parker pretty cool though?
It's all right. I mean, you get tips, so it's not bad.
And you get
It's
to
okay.
drive cool cars.
You don't get insurance though.
And you get to drive cool cars, though, right?
Yeah, but you drive a lot of crappy cars too. All right, off subject again.
Oh.
So yeah, Ben Kingsley also came back in the movie as he was in the Iron Man 3 as the Mandarin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he was in the movie. That was kind of funny.
It was so funny. Like he pretended that he was dead, and the thing came to him. He was
At
like,
the end,
he was
yeah.
like, he's like this. He's like, I'm not dead, mate. I'm just acting.
Yeah.
Act dead too. And it rolled over on his back. And pretended.
The little thing was
Moochie?
funny.
No, it's not Moochie.
No, that's from Star Wars.
Oh, it is.
What did the girl call him? A pig? A duck pig or something?
Something like that. But
Yeah.
he didn't even have a face.
Had no face. It was funny.
I was like, what is that?
And my little son was like, "Oh, he's so cute." It was kind of cute. Besides that, what else? I know we're missing a lot. I'm not thinking of everything. But basically, yeah, I just went through his life. The fight scenes were really cool. I wish it would have showed the face of the one character that was like training them at the house and was like the main fighter they would always face. But it never showed his face. But the person that got killed, I don't know if it's a man or a woman, but it got killed at the end. Remember by the bat flying dragon things?
Yeah.
It got killed. I was hoping to see the face though. Like I thought it was gonna be a surprise, like who it was, but it was never
we forgot
revealed.
to mention about Wong.
We're getting through it. Yeah, we saw Wong fight Abomination.
It's like they're friends.
Abomination looked weird. He had like little flaps.
Well,
for
that's how
ears.
Abomination is really supposed to look like.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be like mixed with some type of fish or something like that.
Yeah, it was kind of weird that they were friends and he was like cool with him, I guess, and then they ended up leaving together at the end to the portal after they fought.
Yeah.
It was alright.
I
I
want to see
guess.
Hulk and Abomination fight again.
There's no more Hulk.
I know.
Well, we'll get to end credits later. But yeah, the end fight was really cool. It's just a lot of stuff. Like I said, a lot of the backstory, we learned a lot. Like I said, they basically filled us in with all the details and the backstory and the life and everything. And it was really, really nice to see.
It was a real cool movie.
Father's compound, all the backgrounds, the what do you call it? The magic and stuff like that.
Yeah, and it's surprisingly Shang-Chi, he got powers whenever he went to the place, right?
Yeah, because they're all basically mortals. Just whenever you have the 10 rings.
Because
You
the way he
immortal.
was fighting was the way his dad taught him, right? Like with
The way
anger.
everybody was taught, basically. And then, yeah, later he learned how to fight like his mom from, okay, the sister was Ying. Okay,
Well, he was fighting like himself.
I said it wrong. Zhu Jialing was his sister. Ying Nan was the sister of the wife. So I said that wrong earlier.
Yeah.
So she was really cool. I liked her. I liked her character. Like I said, she's the sister of the mom. They were the ones, their village, protecting the portal from the monsters coming back in.
Yeah.
And then the sea dragon was called just the protector. Right?
Yeah, it was pretty cool though. He was pretty. It was like a she, right?
I don't know.
Oh, it was just cool.
It was just a little long, skinny dragon. It kind of looked like the dragon from the animated movie.
Raya.
Raya, kind of, right? A little bit. Kind of reminded me of Raya, and it was very colorful.
I
Kind
don't
of like that movie.
understand. Like, I guess dragons, they're not supposed to have wings, right?
They can.
But like
That dragon didn't. It was
it's-
more like a
it's-
snake.
If you really think about it, all like the dragons from like Asian culture dragons, they don't have wings. They're just like long snake strips.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. They're different.
So,
But like here, they have wings like Game of Thrones.
like Hobbit.
Yeah.
I mean,
Those are like fire-breathing dragons.
I think those are cooler though.
Yeah, me too.
Which ones?
The fire-breathing dragons, like Ghidorah,
Oh.
stuff like that.
Oh, I thought I was saying the ones from the Asian cultures are cooler.
Oh. No, I disagree. I'd rather have a Ghidorah or, like I said, the ones from Game of Thrones are really cool.
Ghidorah is an alien. He's not a dragon.
Okay, it's an alien dragon.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
basically a dragon.
But in the Asian animated one, he was like a snake in the sky. It didn't make sense.
Okay, well they just slither and fly somehow. Man, who knows, man? It's a freaking movie. It's Marvel. Marvel doesn't make sense. Just like animated movies like that don't make sense.
Yeah, I guess so.
So, yeah, the ending was really nice. They had the dragon scales for armor and weapons too. The dragon gave him dragon scales for the weapons and stuff.
Yeah, like they took out the dragon skin to make it stronger, right?
Took out the dragon skin.
They got dragon skin to make it stronger.
Yeah, like I said, that's for their armor. Then they made weapons out of it.
Then Shang-Chi had it too.
Yeah, he had the staff.
And his sister, what did he have? Like the white dragon?
Well, she didn't make it out of thing, but she had the spear.
No, the sister. What type of armor did she have on? It was like white.
It was dragon. It was just different color, I think. It had to be. I would assume.
I just thought the movie was cool in general because Shang-Chi learned how to bend air like an airbender, and
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
he learned
I
how
always
to,
thought airbending was kind of lame, but when you see it happen, fighting style, it's pretty cool.
yeah, Avatar is awesome, dude.
I would rather have fire though,
No,
Probably.
fire is terrible.
or lightning. Lightning would be awesome. I'd be a lightning bender.
That's not a thing.
I'll make it up. So yeah, the main point was the dad was hearing things. He thought he was hearing his wife telling him, "Save me," that they had me trapped behind the wall, but it was actually the other thing
Yeah,
calling to him.
because he had the 10 rings.
Yeah. So he ended up picking the 10 rings back up after his wife died because he was like, I gave it up for her. She said I could leave my past behind, but
She was wrong.
ended up not being true. So, yeah. And then it led to the end whenever they fought the dragon. The dad was trying to break out. Thought he was breaking out his wife, but then he started breaking out the little ones, and then the big dragon broke out at the end.
Wait to start wrapping it up. It's already 20 minutes.
Okay. And I don't want to wrap it up. I want to keep talking about it.
Well, the camera's got to turn off.
30 minutes. Maybe. So, yeah. Really good movie.
Yeah, and then the dad died, and Shang-Chi got the rings.
Yeah, their fight was really, really nice.
Yeah, like Shang-Chi
Shang-Chi.
was actually trying to get the rings from him.
Yeah.
He was going to kill him with the Ayukin, but
Yeah.
he decided to throw it to the floor like a lame person.
Yeah, I did like that part when he was fighting with the aunt, and then he was fighting with aggression and anger because he always had his fist clenched. So he was always like this. She was like, "No, open your hands and just let it flow and just go with the fighting."
He said, do it like how you are.
Yeah, don't be somebody else. But no, I like that. Instead of attacking and stuff, like let them come to you and you kind of like guide them. You know, like you're making the aggressor go where you're going. You know, you're not just like
If you
doing
really,
it
if you really fight like that in
differently.
a fight, would you win?
if you do defensive fighting, you can beat some. I mean, if you do defensive fighting, most street fights, especially, people are fighting wild. So all you got to do is just block them and get them with a straight punch. Most people, they swing wildly like they don't know what they're doing.
They're like this.
Yeah, they fight stupid. So, but I already talked about Wong. We already talked about Wong with the Abomination fight. So yeah, it ended where the dad basically sacrificed the
He
rings.
sacrificed his life, and I don't think they come back from that, right?
I don't know, but he sacrificed the rings to the sun. Then they ended up defeating the dragon at the end, and then yes, Aquafina did get one of the. She did help out at the end because they were training her to shoot a bow.
Yeah, she actually shot the because the big monster came out and got the dragon trying to suck its brains
Yeah.
out, but she shot him in the throat and it went back in his head.
Yeah, I thought that was really forced. Not forced, but you could see it coming. You knew that was going to happen where she was going to end up hitting it at the end. So, I don't know. It was okay. Like I said, Aquafina was good in this movie. I thought I was not going to like her. I thought she was going to be really annoying, but she actually did really good. So, one thing I thought was weird at the end was they kept including her. Like, I know that they're kind of like dating. Not technically, they're still friends, but they were like, they kept talking about her like she's now going to be fighting with him all the time. So I don't know how that's going to work out. Is she going to be an Avenger too?
Nah, I don't
Or
know.
what's going to happen? Because especially at the end, whenever Wong pulled him in and then they were talking to him about all the rings,
He's like, you too.
was
Because she
like-
was there too, you know?
yeah, he was like, your lives are going to change and you're going down a different path. And she's kind of like this. And I was like, well, basically, it's only Shang-Chi that's really going to be doing anything. So I don't know. But yeah, that was part of the end credit scene where they were examining the rings. And they said it's calling something. What do you think the rings are calling?
I don't know. I really don't know.
We need to do a separate video. We need to do a deep dive into the end credits and what they could mean for the future.
Right.
All right, one thing I forgot before we get to the second end credit from the first one was Bruce Banner is no longer
Hulk.
Professor Hulk
I
anymore.
mean, you could still see that he's still hurt, right? Because he had the arm sling on.
he looks like crap. I'm sorry,
He
but
looks like a drug addict.
he looks really old now. I don't know if it's just the actor or if they meant him to look that way, but his hair and everything, like
He looked like Albert Einstein.
he looks really old.
He looked like Albert Einstein, didn't he?
It looks like he's been through a lot. Yeah, his arm's still in a sling, but the big thing is he's not Professor Hulk anymore, which I'm happy about, actually.
I just want him to be regular Hulk, you know?
I think they're doing that because they do want him to not be so lame anymore. Because he's turned into a pretty crappy character. Like, after he got his butt kicked by Thanos, he's nothing now.
Right.
And Hulk is supposed to be, like, the most powerful being, basically, in the universe.
Maybe they did that because there's a new show coming out of the hot Hulk girl.
Well, he's going to be in She-Hulk.
Yeah. And then maybe Hulk is going to appear and he's going to be like, he invented this new drug to make Hulk come out and be stronger and bulge out more whenever he gets mad.
Maybe. But, yeah, the other one, the second in credit, which I really didn't think it was that big of a deal.
It was no wait for it. It was just a sister ruling the
Yeah.
empire all over again, like a new age generation.
Yeah, because the brother, I think he said in the movie, like, she went to like,
Reorder everything.
well, I think the brother's understanding was she was just gonna like get rid of it.
Yeah.
But no, the sister's gonna make her own thing. So she's gonna be ruling over the
Gen
complex, and you could see how
Okay, this one's cute.
I just do it. I'm gonna leave it on. My camera goes blank after 30 minutes, guys. So just turn it. Just hit info. No, hit it. Touch it. I'm just gonna keep recording. It happens on the Real Rejects all the time, so it's all good. There we go.
It happens in the real rejects.
Yeah, when they do live streams, like it goes out. They have a Canon and it goes out every 30 minutes too, so it happens. So, yeah, basically that was it. I mean, my understanding is maybe Shang-Chi. It's okay. Shang-Chi thinks that she's just gonna dismantle it, but no, she started her own thing. And you see, it's women and men,
Yeah,
so it's all even.
And it's all graffitied now. I mean,
Yeah.
it's nothing cool. I mean,
It's fine.
I hope the Mandarin is still there, the fake guy. That'd be
I
pretty.
don't like him. He's goofy.
He's acting, man.
He's goofy.
I like him. He's funny.
He was just meant for comic relief too. He definitely wasn't needed in this movie. I didn't. I think they could have left him out. Would have been totally fine. I didn't need him in this movie.
Well, then we would never figure out a way to go through.
They could have used something else. That's all he was there for, was more comic relief and to get him there. But we didn't need him. But I guess it was kind of cool to see him there because we haven't seen him in a while. But
I'm pretty sure he got paid good money too.
yeah, well, Ben Kingsley's been acting for a long time.
Yes.
So yeah, let us know what y'all think. I think we're gonna have to redo our top 5.
Yeah.
Maybe to see if it's in there, but I definitely
But we gotta do it after this December, cause why not?
after the end of the year we'll do it for January.
Yes.
But I think it's better than most of the movies, but it's still under Infinity War and still under the original.
Cause a lot of
Avengers.
movies already came out this year, like Black Widow, Loki. Cause Loki could be in the top
a TV
5.
show,
Yeah,
though.
but it could be in the top 5.
No, it's not better than Wanda. But yeah, again, let us know what y'all think. Where is it in your top 5, top 10, whatever it is?
All right, guys.
That's it. We already said it, but like, subscribe.
Hit the bell for notifications and goodbye, cause I really gotta use the bathroom.
All right, see you on the next one. Bye.